that was in his first.
Yeah, it's just the main one.
3 more will have a set.
Hey. Hey, Mark. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Now we need 5 more.
Probably here.
He doesn't seem to.
Alien registration card. Trip Susie.
Everyone sit down that way, please.
But I'm sure I will see you soon.
Okay. No, but I need a person.
Hello there, buddy.
Because I realized.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot more paperwork for you guys.
I'm here.
Okay.
You're gonna need it. I'm trying to find Dan. I'm hoping to see some more. I know, everybody looks past me.
Rock 'em up. I say rock 'em up.
That's the whole idea. Try to make it a little bit fun, right? The idea is that it's not playful.
Come join our march. Come join our song.
Gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. One foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. With love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
Come join our march.
Come join our song.
Thank you, Dan, Resistance Band, and Becky's Good Trouble Choir. Woo!
What do you want to do next, Becky?
How about I believe? I believe that one fine day goes from B flat to B flat. B flat to no my word. And maybe Hey, Maureen. It's in B flat, Dan.
Here you go. Let's just start.
I believe that one fine day, I believe that one fine day, that the power of love will rise above the love of power. I believe that one fine day, I believe that one fine day, that the power of love will rise above the love of power. I believe
Give me just a bit. Okay, that's good. Here we go. Here we go. We go wade in the water, y'all. Are y'all ready to wade in the waters with us? All right, y'all probably know this song. If you know the song, you can sing the responses. We've got to trouble the water, and people got to trouble the water. You ready, band? Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... Sometimes so we got to trouble the water, and sometimes wet and sometimes red. We got to trouble the water with the blood of the artists and the words they say. We got to trouble the water until we in the waters, wade in the water, children, wade in the waters. People got to trouble the water. Come on, man.
We will resist more tomorrow.
coming. Can you move to the right? Come on in. There's more of us. I think we're angry. Look at all these people out here.
No. Give it up to the people, which is all of us. We're all in this resistance. We are all in the band. If you play an instrument, you are in this band. If you play an instrument, you can lead the band, and you can have the banner and everything, baby. This is all ours, everybody.
And also, Becky's Good Trouble Choir. There are so many people out here today. I need you to come in, make room. There's still a little room over here. So keep coming forward. Those of you in the back, keep coming forward.
Come right on up. All right.
Okay, I'm hearing it's more than 2,500 people. That sounds like democracy to me. Becky, could you come up? Becky's gonna lead some sing-alongs with you. I have a feeling this may be really loud. I have a feeling they may hear it even across state lines. And I think if we really give it some feeling, they might hear it a few states away, maybe even DC.
You already heard this song if you heard us marching, but you might not remember all the words or the verses. So we're going to sing Lead with Love again. Melanie DeMore wrote this song. I added one verse at the end. And you heard it. I bet you know it. Please join us. It goes, you gotta 1, 2, 3. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead. This is an echo. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. Don't you despair. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The flag is there. The flag is there. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. Don't you despair. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The flag is there. The flag is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Come join our march. Come join our march. Come join our song. Come join our song. Democracy. Democracy will keep us strong. Will keep us strong. Come join our march. Come join our march. Come join our song. Come join our song. Democracy. Democracy will keep us strong. Will keep us strong. You gotta put one foot in front of the sing both. Good one.
If you're a speaker, if you want to start making your way up to the gazebo, now would be a lovely time. Thank you.
So we're going to sing an old one, Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Round. I think there's a sign up there. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom land. Except we're gonna change the key.
Thank you.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom land. Yeah. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom. Ain't gonna let no fascists, ain't gonna let no fascists turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no fascists turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom land. Warmongers, ain't gonna let no warmongers turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no warmongers turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom. Let's listen to the band. Marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let no bullies, let no bullies turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no bullies turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom. Birthdays, ain't gonna let no birthdays turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no birthdays turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom. Ain't gonna let nobody, ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching up to freedom land. One more time. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody
I'm not going to say anything about the weather. It's perfect. Actually, the weather's lovely. So, I think you better. Okay, big thank you to Becky for her amazing sing-along, of which you were the most amazing class. A big thank you to Becky's Good Trouble Choir. And a big thank you to Dance Resistance Band.
No. I was there. I imposed the background. But the mountains were there.
We do have a lost and found item. I just want to make an announcement.
We have a bag and belongs to Sharon Feigenbaum. Excuse the mispronunciation. Feigenbaum. Sharon, you can come up here.
I'm going to let the band and choir safely make it down the stairs. Again, if you're a speaker and you want to come towards the gazebo. I want to thank everybody for being respectful with one another. We may have counter protesters, and I want you to remember they are here exercising their rights just like we are. We've also found a credit card from the parking kiosk behind the Gibson Aiken Center. So come up to the front if you have. So today is Flag Day. Humanity's marched behind a lot of flags. Today, we marched behind a lot of flags. But we also marched behind one flag. A flag that stands for freedom. You can yell. Freedom! Welcoming inclusion! And the pursuit of happiness for everyone. There are people who are trying to steal our flag. They're trying to redefine our country in terms of hate, repression, exclusion. Today, we reclaim our flag. This flag stands for liberty, justice for all. It is the diversity that makes America actually great. America is great. This is our flag. I am so humbled to see so many people here today. Look around you. You are not alone in your anger and your frustration. We are all mad band together. We are here to cause good trouble. The way forward is together. This is not a moment. This is our people running a relay race to build a future we can share. This is not a moment. This is not just a movement. This is foundational. This is foundational so that we can live in America that is actually great. So that we can live the American dream and lovingly pass the beauty of freedom and strong self-governance into the hands of our children. Our presence, our voices, and our courage amplify the heartbeat of democracy. You are democracy! We are democracy! And again, if you've seen counter-protesters, recognize that they too are exercising the rights guaranteed by our Constitution! Their presence underscores why we are here. America is a free nation of the people, for the people, by the people. And we, the people, raise our voices. We will be heard. We will not submit. We resist. It is our chorus. Thank you, Becky, and you, that resonates from our different opinions that makes America a place that is reborn each election cycle and keeps democracy strong despite efforts to drown our differences and homogenize the rainbow. Today, our chorus sings freedom. Our first speaker today is Grace Benenson. She's your neighbor. She lives in Guilford. She's been a member of the Vermont Workers Center for 10 years and is a member of the Nonviolent Medicaid Army and the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival. Healthcare is a human right! She has lived in Vermont since 1995. She raised her family here. And she worked until 2014 when she was disabled by a major stroke. I want you to make some noise because I know there's enough people here to make some real noise. I want some noise for Grace!
I was going to do that. It's so wonderful to see everybody out here today. I'm so proud to be standing here. And even though I'm, probably an idiot or whatever, it's a thrill to be in a crowd of people like this who obviously came out because you care about what happens to the country and the rest of us. So that's why I'm so happy to be here. But my story started really in 2014. I had worked for my whole life and I had the stroke and I said to myself, my life is over now. But I was wrong, thank God. I was wrong because it allowed me to meet up with people from disabled community and Vermont Workers Center and to really launch into my real life, which is organizing people to fight this tyranny that we're living through. And while I'm up here, I want to thank my mother in heaven or wherever she is for teaching me to fight and to never give in to this bullshit, because we have we have one voice each put together. We have a massive amount of noise to make, and we need to demand what it is that we want. We want health care, we want housing, we want human rights, and we want a legal system that's fair to everyone, not just millionaires and billionaires. We want the kind of life that we all deserve, is to have a decent living. We're not asking to be rich, we're not asking to be on top of the world, we're just asking for our human rights, which should be for everybody around the world, no matter where it is. And instead of our taxes going to provide welfare for the wealthy and arms for people who just want to kill babies and old people, we need to say no to that. And we need to say, this is what we want, and we're not accepting that, and we're not giving you any money to do that anymore. What I'm asking people is to come over to the Vermont Workers Center tent later on and talk to people and possibly think about joining in a long-term movement to fight all this stuff. It's great to be out one day, and it's great to put your power out there, but we need to join together for the long term and to join our power together, because together we're unstoppable. And I'm not going to stand up here and even mention Trump or whatever his name is, because in a way he's done us a favor, because he's pointed out the absolute worst things we could imagine in cruelty. So now we know what we're fighting, and now we know what we've been looking at all this time. He's just the perfect example of it. So now you think to yourself, am I woke? Am I really woke now? And hopefully you are. Wake up! Wake up and fight! Thank you. I'm talking too much and I need to shut up. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks so much.
Could Tim Kipp come up to the stage? Tim Kipp? While he's coming up here, I want us to share a moment of silence. I was radio silent myself this morning and got here to find news, very alarming news, that the former Minnesota House Speaker and her husband, Melissa Hortman and Mark Hortman, were shot and murdered this morning. So if we could please, everyone, take a moment of silence. Thank you. It's not something anyone expected to have to share today, and this isn't the world that I wanted to share with you. So, but I would like to introduce, and I'm sorry, Tim, that's rough. Tim Kipp was a draft resistor during Vietnam. He's been an activist since 1960s, a war tax resistor for years, and a 20-year organizer for Bernie Sanders. As you see, we have the lovely senator here with us. I think even more importantly, Tim is a U.S. history and political science teacher, and he has been doing this for 39 years, teaching us and others political science and resistance.
Oh, this circle will not be broken. I don't know how many other towns and cities are doing this. Last I heard, it was 2,100 cities across the nation. So you think of those circles and you think of these circles, and our circles can surround hate and fascism and force it to surrender. So welcome, citizens, to this magnificent display of democracy. A few years ago, 1776, Tom Paine wrote, "These are times that try women's souls." Now, I had to say it that way to piss off the DEI Gestapo. In his pamphlet, Tom Paine, one of our legitimate revolutionaries to his death, he called for a revolutionary perseverance and unity, just exactly what we are doing now. Today, the Trump Republican cult has ignited a full-blooded coup d'etat, despite what the mainstream has us believe. This is not an unconstitutional crisis. This is an anti-constitutional crisis. Very important difference. Virtually every single civilized, decent, political and cultural component of our country is being pillaged right now. All in the name of course, democracy. As the old expression goes, when fascism comes to America, it'll be wrapped in, you know it, the flag and carrying a cross. Today, the forces of wealth are wielding unprecedented weapons of destruction against democracy. Unique concentrations of economic and political power have exploded the legislative process, the judicial process, and the political party system. None of those three work the way they were designed to. This Trump regime has incited vicious class and race scapegoating. It's made it part of their agenda. They have leveraged the toadying mainstream and right-wing press. And this all combines, all of these things combine to exploit an economically and politically vulnerable majority of Americans. So this creation, in the words of one of our political sages, Mel Brooks, said, "This is a perfect springtime for Hitler moment." I just had this thought, you know, Trump is right. How many of you are on Social Security? See, there are paid agitators. So we all know of the daily abominations of Project 2025, the feral and lawless Doge and ICE. Those are wrecking machines, and we know damn well, we see it every day. We have to see it every day, whether we want to or not, but we will move on. To get a clearer picture of what Doge is and what Project 2025 is, you have to go back to 1971. Something called the Powell Memo. I hope some of you have read that or know it. The Powell Memo was contracted by the Chamber of Commerce, and they asked the future Supreme Court Justice Lewis B. Powell, who was a shill lawyer for the tobacco industry prior to this. They asked him to write a memo, a guideline, if you will, for what corporate America should do. So a 30-page action plan for corporations to save capitalism by destroying democracy. Powell called for corporate-funded ecosystem of right-wing political, economic, and judicial research and action organizations. I will read you a little list. I think most of you will be familiar with these names. Cato Institute, Heritage, Federalist Society, ALEC, Judicial Crisis Network that brought us the majority conservative Supreme Court, Manhattan Project, the Koch brothers, Atlas, Mercatus, and practically all of George Mason University are all products of what the blueprint that Powell wrote about in '71 have come to fruition. The corporate world has put billions into this reactionary, ideological, and policy juggernaut that we are confronting today. It's becoming like the air we're breathing. The logical repercussions of 50 years of this relentless right-wing organizing is what we have today. Trump is a symptom of a system that is on life support. This is the seismic conservative shift in our political economy has come about in those years since Nixon, in large measure because of the effective organizing of the right wing and their corporate pals. Now that we know what this Trump Republican coup d'etat looks like, I just want to outline a little bit of this erupting cesspool. The destruction of the rule of law, destruction of due process. Now I'm looking at this, I'm reminded of what Woody Guthrie said in about 1941. He said, "I want to be the man to tell you something you already know." The shattering of the Constitution, principles, and structure. A Gestapo-like raids on our fellow citizens. Trump's key aide and Dracula in chief of ICE, Stephen Miller, is... Jeez, I was going to compliment him. Stephen Miller is calling for, he's thirsting for 3,000 arrests, kidnappings a day. Somebody was just lifted upstate, I read. Lifted is the old expression the Irish used to use when the RUC came in to pull them out of the houses in the middle of the night and put them in internment. This is an exploding cesspool of corruption. Again, you know this. Trump has created a kleptocracy of nauseating proportions. Okay, get it out. So Trump Family Inc., which is the main reason why he's in Washington, this gig in the White House is really a side gig for him. They made $3 million. The family itself made $3 million in the first 3 months. 3 billion, excuse me, billion. That's a difference. Yeah, all right. So if you look at his crypto policy, you look at his tariff extortion policy, what you get is foreign policy this is all masquerading as U.S. foreign policy. Corruption as U.S. foreign policy. Qatar, UAE, and Vietnam are just the most recent glaring examples. One of the most egregious schemes of this regime has been this, and this is a foundation, I think, of the coup. Replacing the legislative process with what? Executive orders, you're damn right. They're memos, all right. Well, if you counted the memos, you have to add a few more. He's had a record-setting 161 so far. Record-setting. He's beat even FDR. So you replace the legislative process and just government by edict. That's so much more efficient. So you have emergency decrees, you have executive orders, and at the same time, the Republican-led legislature has passed about 4 or 5 bills. About 4 or 5. I'm surprised it's that high. We are in shock and awe right now, although it sounds better in the original German of Sturm and Drang. So how many Reichstag fires is this bastard gonna set? How many Reichstag fires will he set? The current ICE blitzkrieg in LA is an entirely, as we know, manufactured event. Dare I say it's a trumped up event. I'm sorry. The design is to use excessive military force, the shock and awe, to further consolidate economic, political power into the fists of corporate elite. That's a plutocracy. Adam Smith, writing again a few years ago, 1776, again, in The Wealth of Nations, warned about the dangers of this elite class. Adam Smith called them the masters of mankind. And these masters of mankind subscribe to something that Smith called the vile maxim, his words, which is, again, in Smith's words, all for ourselves and nothing for other people. That's what corporate mentality is, was, and will be. So returning to LA for a moment. The Washington Post, if you saw it yesterday, reported that Trump could, and this is a quote from the paper, potentially be opening the door to the most extensive use of American military power on American soil in recent history. The most extensive use. I'm reminded of the 1931 bonus marchers when Herbert Hoover set the Army against veterans. And that was led by Eisenhower, MacArthur, and a guy named Patton. So Trump yesterday, direct quote, "If you dare to threaten American people, we're the American people."
That's us! We're the American people!
If you do threaten, then American soldiers will chase you down, crush you, and cast you into oblivion. Now, it's clear he didn't write that.
Stephen Miller wrote that.
Yes, for sure. Okay, I'll draw a conclusion. I've only got 3 or 4 more hours, so. Yes, we are in a soul-trying times. They're perilous. These are also character testing times for all of us. I'm glad I'm with you. But we will overcome the enemies of democracy. Because in the thoughts of the theologian Abraham Heschel, we may be pessimists of the intellect, but we are optimists of the will. Howard Zinn, I'm not done yet. She was about to hook me. Howard Zinn told us real social change comes from hundreds and thousands and then tens of thousands of small acts of defiance and creation. Small acts. We don't have to all go to prison to make this happen, although some of us should. Maybe for other reasons. Noam Chomsky reminds us to use our privilege, our class, our color privilege, for those who fit this category, to resist and transform. Remember, nonviolence has brought down dictators. Mother Jones, the turn of the century, 19th century, admonished us to pray for the dead and fight like hell for the living. Oh, we've got some good people here. And so as our movement broadens, we will employ every ethical and peaceful means to transform our opponents and to create a real democracy for everyone. So returning now to Tom Paine, he said, "The world is my country, and all humanity are my brethren. To do good is my religion. From the halls of Congress to the streets of every village, town, and city, we will lead, and eventually our leaders will follow." Peace.
I don't have to yell. Hold on. War is not the answer. And war against our own people is not the answer. Immigrants are our own people. Trans people are our people. Everyone is our people. This is a melting pot of a country. We are all Americans. Next coming to speak is Paul Gallagher of Newfane. He's the co-leader of St. Michael's Episcopal Refugee Ministry. He joined the volunteer organization as it welcomed the first refugees being resettled in southern Vermont in January 2022. Nothing, not even a little whoop. Okay, I'll take that. As they welcomed them, on the heels of his own retirement leading a healthcare consulting company, Paul married his wife Pam at St. Michael's. I can't believe he put this down. Over 50 years ago? Whoa. And is intertwined with the church. So here is Paul Gallagher, and I want to hear some noise.
Well, thank you, Heather. Welcome all out here. So the St. Michael's Episcopal Refugee Ministry is an organization of volunteers. Many of you are probably here. Anybody working for Volunteers for the Refugees? We have 85 volunteers, and only less than half are members of St. Michael's. As was said, we have been supporting refugees for four years.
Hi, I just want to introduce everyone to one of our local celebrity counter protesters. This is Hank. Hank, hi Hank. Hey, I want to welcome you, but I also want to let everyone here know you do not need to answer him when he talks to you. You do not need to respond. And all we do will be against us. So act as though he is the ghost he is, and let us enjoy the amazing energy we have. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. God bless America. Everyone bless America. This is Flag Day. This is the Army's birthday, and we all celebrate together. I want to give you back to Paul.
Thank you. So we've been involved in supporting refugees for 4 years, mostly supporting families of highest need. We're also help support and get them here 85 students who had been accepted for four-year colleges for admission this fall. We got them here at SIT the week of January 13th. Because 1 week later, on January 20th, first executive order was issued affecting refugees. It suspended the U.S. refugee admissions program, which got refugees here in southern Vermont for the first time, and over 40 years admitted 3 million refugees that are citizens and productive citizens of this country. We are all immigrants. On February 7th, another executive order was issued addressing egregious actions of the Republic of South Africa, which led to the admission of 59 white Afrikaners on May 17th in Washington, D.C. We believe this order violates not only the intent of the U.S. refugee admissions program, but the criteria for refugees adopted by the UN General Assembly in 1950. The UN definition is simple. Owing to a well-founded fear of being persecuted for reasons of race, religion, nationality, membership of a particular social group or political opinion, is outside the country of his origin, and is unable, or owing to such fear, is unwilling to avail himself of the protection of that country, end quote. Afrikaners are not refugees. We believe that Afrikaners have been prioritized by this administration because they are white. Entrance to the U.S. as a refugee traditionally takes years, unless there was a situation like the collapse of the Afghanistan government in August 2021. These Afrikaners were clearly granted accelerated admission to the U.S., arriving in just 3 months. Now, when refugees come to the U.S., they are resettled by resettlement agencies, and there are 10. There's one here in Brattleboro, ECDC, Ethiopian Community Development Council. Episcopal Migration Ministries has been a resettling agency since the beginning. And they were the first to respond to this blatant violation of principle with the admission of the Afrikaners. The Bishop of the U.S. said, "It is most regrettable that it appears that the resettlement of South Africans to the United States under the guise of being refugees is entirely politically motivated." He said the Episcopal Church would no longer participate in the U.S. resettlement program because of our church's steadfast commitment to racial justice and reconciliation and our historic ties with the Anglican Church of South Africa. The St. Michael's Refugee Ministry supports that decision by EMM. We also resolved officially that if ECDC or any other organization asked us to support the resettlement of Afrikaners, we would not. Not because this is political, not humanitarian action. Simply, they are not refugees. While there are currently 43 million who have been designated refugees globally. In conclusion, what can you do? 1, support refugees who are here with your time, talent, and treasure, as we do in the refugee ministry, until refugee admissions program is reestablished. Until then, it's unlikely there will be more refugees coming to southern Vermont. Support the reunification of families, in which some members are here, but their children, spouses, parents, and siblings are in exile. Write to those you elected to reestablish the U.S. refugee admissions program that legally and admitted and supported so many refugees all these years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul. I have a couple of points of information while David Zuckerman comes up to the stage. We are taking collection to help support the expenditures we are causing the town during our event. So we will be coming around with a bucket. And if you have some spare change, we also have a Venmo. We are so blessed to live where we live. Let's hear it for Brattleboro. Let's hear it for Vermont. I lived 10 years in Georgia, y'all. And I am so thankful to be a Yankee again. I don't know if anyone's counting, but it's been 145 days since this administration took office. You can boo louder. Regime change. We've held our breath between attacks on our freedom, our neighbors, and our democracy. The whiplash is their game plan. I know you're tired. I know you're tired right now. You've been standing out there for as long as I've been standing up here and my feet hurt. Thank you. Thank you for standing here. Thank you for doing this. You are making a difference. This is how we make change. We make change together. Together. You are together. We are together. And I want you to visit some of these tables out here because I want you to continue to be together. Because we do not win this alone. We win this together. Yes, together. And everything I say and think is not what you think. That's okay. But there are lots of other groups. I want you to find your group because all of our groups together will make this change. We will take back our country. This is America. This is the land of the free. This is the home of the brave. This is our house. Whose house is this? Our house. And we're going to take back the people's house. That's my house he's in. There's no reason for a monster to be there. And this is how we do it. We organize. We organize in small groups. We organize in big groups. And we stand together. Because together, we cannot be defeated. I want to welcome David Zuckerman. He's a father. He's a father. He's a farmer. He's represented Vermonters as lieutenant governor, state rep. He's done all this political stuff nobody wants to do. He speaks for us. He stands up for living wages and fair taxes, health care, and climate action. Who wants to get excited about that? I want to be able to breathe when I'm retired. Let's do that. I want health care. This is how we do it. Democracy is a participation sport, and if we have to go full contact, we will. But here is David Zuckerman.
Thank you, Heather. Let's thank Heather. I also want to thank our interpreters, and for those that don't know, this is thank you. So let's thank our interpreters today. And I was just given a phone that is missing its owner. If you're Michelle, come on up, because we have your phone and your info. Here, Heather, can you? I was wondering if at first I could take a picture of everybody. I'm going to do a panorama all the way across. And if folks are willing, if you want to stand in defiance of the king, hold up your signs or hold up your fists or a little bit of both. It's going to take about 10 seconds. So. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're all here together. We're all here together to fight against the monarchy. Now, I actually wore this shirt on purpose today. It's sort of golden. It's the closest I could come to point out that you can wear a shirt that's gold and it doesn't make you king. You can adorn your bathroom and your castle in Florida with gold and it does not make you king. We are not living in a monarchy. I also want to point out, as it is Flag Day, our flag is there to represent our country and our Constitution. Our Constitution was written in opposition to a monarchy and a king. It is written to give people power in the decisions that are made, not a self-appointed king. And I want to take a moment, as was already given earlier in silence, but as someone who was in elected office and who after 9/11 fought to make sure we would not have metal detectors at the State House in Montpelier because it's the people's house. The more we think we have to fortify to protect us as leaders from the people, the more out of touch we are. But it is horrific that the rhetoric that has been going on for years out of this evil human's mouth leads to the violence that occurred today. It is wrong. If you truly believe in democracy and people supporting who is in power because of the Constitution that we have that gives people the right to assemble and protest for the things we believe in, to redress our grievances, then you can be nothing but deeply saddened by what happened today. I am so saddened coming into today, as I'm sure many of you are, that we even have to be here today. It's such conflicting emotions. It is so great to see friends and be out together celebrating our camaraderie. And yet, the reason for us being here is as low and deeply depressing as I think there can be in a democracy. There are many of you here who fought for civil rights in the 60s and 70s and did not think we would need to do this again. Can we applaud those people who stood up and fought for everyone's rights? This president who thinks he's king has appointed a Supreme Court that is reversing our rights. We all know what it felt like, some more than others, as women's bodily autonomy has been stolen by the Supreme Court. Many of us celebrated just a couple days ago the Loving decision, the 48th anniversary of interracial marriage that was prohibited in Virginia being thrown out by the courts. I am nervous that that could be reversed. And from that decision was cited in the Obergefell case, where people can marry the people they love no matter what gender or sex they are. This court may take that away. Who's angry that our president has put in a court that is taking away rights? Are you angry? For me, I have a couple questions for you. Are you worried for your children and your grandchildren's future? Do you worry for your neighbors? Are you distressed that we even have to be here? There are so many, and this is what's uplifting right now. I came from Burlington, where there were thousands of people on the waterfront. There were over 1,000 people in Montpelier. There were hundreds of people in Manchester, in Jericho, in Sharon, all over the state and all over this country. There are millions of people just like you and me who are coming together for what this country stands for. And we have to know our past to know our future. We are here today not just because of this liar in chief. We are here because of 50 years of income inequality, moving $50 trillion from the 90% of the working people in this country to the top 1%. There would not be the anger and pain for him to exploit if that effort by people of both parties did not come to pass, to where today people can't afford college, they can't afford a house, they can't afford to put food on the table, and we are now in this state kicking people out of housing, the most vulnerable. It is also here at home, and I want to remind us of that. We can't be so fixated on Washington that we forget that here in Montpelier and with this governor, they can't find the money to keep our fellow citizens and neighbors housed and fed. Do you think that's wrong? Do you also think it's wrong that both the governor proposed and unfortunately the legislature is moving forward with a bill that is to destroy public education? Do you concerned? I just had to bring it to Vermont for a minute, because if we lose sight of our own neighborhoods and our own backyards while we are keeping our eyes on Washington, we're going to see erosion of important things here. Do you believe that all of us in this country deserve a decent living for the hard work we all do? Do you all believe we should have universal health care here in this state and in this country? Do you believe that janitors, trash haulers, caregivers, farmers, all and you deserve universal health care? We're the only high-income country in the world without universal health care. It's ridiculous. But they want it that way. The people with money want to keep all the money, and they want us fighting between ourselves. I don't remember the name of the guy that was noted earlier, but it's important to remember. I don't really need to say his name again, frankly. But we need to remember that Trump exploited the economic duress and pain that is the consequence of a system that is run by those that are picking the rulers in both parties. I'm going to say last couple things, because I'm going to try and keep somewhat to time, Heather. If we can afford tanks in a parade, we can afford Medicaid. and to follow in the amazing footprints, he's not behind you, no, there he is, of Tim Kipp, who I have great reverence for, and you have such a gem in this community to have had him as a history teacher in your high school. I feel very lucky. Howardson was my textbook in U.S. history. So I think that probably is a little bit of a concert in him with our friend Tim. But I saw him speak the other day, and it's important to recognize we are not on our way to authoritarianism. We are in it. We are in it right now. We have a Supreme Court that ruled that he has unlimited power as president with no accountability. Thank you. At the president's command, we have federal law enforcement abducting people while masked without warrants. Shame. We have a president who is removing media credentials from those that do their job and don't just parrot and amplify his message. Shame. We have a president who uses his power to go after individual businesses, law firms, universities, individuals, simply because they don't do what he thinks he's allowed to tell everybody what to do. That's authoritarianism. We have a president who has subverted the co-equal powers of Congress by changing the intent and use of the money that Congress appropriated. I'm sure you know about it. It's terrible. I already went into my Vermont spiel, so I'm going to skip through because I got to be wrapping up here.
Yeah. We're on a schedule.
I know.
We're running.
That's why I'm wrapping up.
That's good.
That's why I stopped flipping through. I was just doing that. I just want to finalize this by saying, stay organized, keep organized, sign up onto every email list you can to find out when every single event is. For instance, even right now, I put out on Facebook on the drive down here, I was not driving, that Nacho, one of the lead organizers for migrant justice, was abducted today with his daughter, the window smashed in his car, and people are on their way to Richford, Vermont, to protest there. We all need to be ready to act every minute, every day, and not just here, but in the streets, at their offices, and we have to vote in a new government that isn't run by elites of either major party. Thank you.
David Zuckerman, banging. That was awesome. And that does also bring up my point. The reason I am here, the reason that I stand here today is because I need you to organize. I need you on those lists. Sign up with Indivisible. We've got super cool, wicked fun action groups where you can melt ice. That's right, melt ice. We're developing all sorts of cool stuff there. We've got mutual aid. We've got the people that do this crazy stuff. Yay. Okay. But back to, we're passing around the bucket again, just so that you know, if you have a little bit of extra and you want to help support things like this happening, if you want to show your support for the town of Brattleboro, a big thank you to the town of Brattleboro. Thank you, town of Brattleboro. So their game plan is our isolation. We are isolated. COVID separated us, and they are taking advantage of this. We come together, we organize, and we will be in control again. Community! But I know it's hard. It's been a hard 145 days. How heavy was it for you to carry your sign or your flag today? Are you tired? Tough! Because it's going. We're going to keep going. There is no stopping. It just gets harder from here. So take a deep breath and lean on a friend. Organize. We can't do this alone. Let's share the burden together. We are the flag bearers. We hold it together. we pass it from one to the other. Today is a good day to fight oppression. I want to welcome Isaac Evan France, as my voice seems to be failing me. He's a lifelong Vermonter and director of Action Corps. They campaign for U.S. policies to save lives around the world. He played a pivotal role in Congress's historic passage of bipartisan legislation that asserted Congress's power. Oh my God, like weird, right? Congress has power. Like you kind of don't even feel like Congress has power right now. But Congress did, over matters of national security, and challenged the imperial, actually, I wish we still had the band, because imperial, I just feel the march. Imperial presidency. Dum, dum, da, dum, dum. Exactly, we got it over there, awesome. During COVID, he brought together over 100 organizations representing tens of millions of Americans to campaign for international relief, which when it was released was the largest amount in history. Isaac is also the clerk of the clap. Isaac is also the clerk of the Brattleboro Select Board, served as secretary of the Vermont Sierra Club Executive Committee, and is an advisory board of Freedom Forward, where he's advocated for global LGBTQ equity, which a little bit. Okay. Here is Isaac!
Tell me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. I want to invite you to take a step forward. Just take a step forward, because we're going to be needing to take a lot of steps in this march together over the next several days and months and years. Thank you. It was great having the music starting us off. Wasn't that awesome? Can we hear it for the musicians? I want to thank Tim Kipp, who was my history teacher over here at BUHS, and inspired me to take action as a teenager. In the past week, the president has deployed about 5,000 troops, Marines to Los Angeles over the objections of the mayor and the governor of California and the generals. Just 2 days ago, I was in Washington, D.C. in a congressional office, and I overheard some commotion on the television. Senator Alex Padilla, when questioning at a press hearing about a press conference about the crackdown on immigrants, he was chased out of the room, thrown on the floor, and handcuffed. A senior U.S. senator from California. Today, for the first time in decades, tanks are rolling down the streets of our nation's capital. That is not what democracy looks like. Here in Vermont, just an hour up the river, Madawi Moshen, a Vermonter and Palestinian peace builder, for exercising his constitutionally guaranteed freedom of speech, was kidnapped by people who were wearing masks and taken away. Boo. Looking around the world, our president is providing weapons for genocide in Sudan and Gaza, despite polls that show a majority of Americans do not approve. And now the U.S. administration is providing assistance to the government of Israel for a new war in Iran that began just Thursday night. This war jeopardizes the safety of Iranians, of Israelis, and of people beyond. And Trump is at risk of letting the U.S. be dragged into this war even further by Netanyahu, without a vote, without a debate, without a vote in Congress. Is that what democracy looks like? This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. The First Amendment of our Constitution says that Congress shall pass no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and petition the government for a redress of grievances. That's what we're doing right here. We are here to remind each other that we are not alone. We are here to remind each other that we have power, and people across this state, as Lieutenant Governor David Zuckerman shared, people across this state, not just in the cities, but in the little towns and villages, are protesting and are coming together with signs like yours, resist fascism and no kings, hands off our human rights. We are coming together because we have a voice and power that's much more powerful than the tanks in the streets. We have a spirit among us as Vermonters and Americans and people, humans, a spirit that's much more powerful than any military equipment can suppress, because we have that spirit that keeps on living and will live beyond whatever oppression that we might experience, because we are united, and it is a spirit that belongs not just to some of it, but to all of us. It's not just one party, but it transcends that, because it is a spirit in all of us that when we come together, we find that courage and we find that power. And we're going to need a lot of courage over the next several weeks and months. We're going to need that courage, and we'll find that courage in one another, because it's less scary when we see that we are not alone. I spoke with a colleague in Los Angeles this week, and I said, what should I say at the speech? And she said, look at what we're doing in Los Angeles. Hundreds of people are coming out in every neighborhood and are demonstrating. I've seen pictures in the New York Times of, on one, there's all these tanks, and then all these people standing in the street, unarmed people, just right in their way, facing this armed equipment. So people are showing their power. People are finding deep inside of them their courage. And we are all going to be doing that as well in the time to come. The adversary here is not the National Guard. It's not the troops. The adversary, the problem, lies in the White House. It's the cronies, the billionaires who have grabbed wealth and power and who've been doing this for a period of time. But we're seeing a flouting of our Constitution in a way that's historic, and it's on steroids, what we're seeing in terms of this imperial presidency. But the problem, like Lieutenant Governor Zuckerman had said, and like Tim Kipp spoke about, has been going on for decades, with this concentration of power and a disregard for the Constitution when it comes to Congress's power over matters of war and peace. Because for too long, our members of Congress, regardless of who's in the White House, have abdicated their constitutional duty that enshrined by Article 1 of the U.S. Constitution that says Congress and Congress alone has the power to declare war. So we need to get strategic. It's important for us to keep coming out, and I'm really glad to see all these organizations after this. I hope that you'll sign up at these tables if you haven't already and connect with the different organizations, because when we come together, it's the organizations together that we really build that power and that momentum and keep it going. But we're going to need to be strategic, because we're going to need to bring in more people. In the vote in November, more than half the people who voted for Trump. But there are people who are losing confidence when they're seeing what is happening to our economy, what's happening with our military, who don't want what we're seeing going on. And so what's important is that we be able to welcome people with open arms to a movement that's not about right or left or progressive or conservative, but it's about our country, our Constitution, and our people. Being strategic does not mean compromising our beliefs, but it means finding common ground. So I'm excited by an initiative. It's about bringing together conservative veterans, people who have served in the United States military, veterans of the National Guard, along with progressive anti-war activists who are going state legislature after state legislature and building momentum to get power to the states and to Congress away from the president in terms of deploying the National Guard willy-nilly to states when the governors and mayors don't want them there, and deploying them to fight in Afghanistan and Iraq. Half the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq were members of our National Guard, and there was never a declaration of war. That's an imperial presidency, and we need to stop that. We need to flip it so it's the power of the people, represented by our members of Congress, that get to decide whether we go to war or not. On the national front, just this morning, our Senator Bernie Sanders announced that he will be introducing legislation to prohibit the use of funds for military force against Iran without Congress's permission. This is an important step forward, and we all need to take steps forward to protect the power of the people. We need these marches and these rallies and these demonstrations, and we need a lot of small actions, a lot of acts of courage in between. And that's why it will be great for you to all sign up and connect with these organizations, because we need one another. We need to stay connected. It's not enough just for us to come out on a Saturday, but we need to be coming out every day in the ways that we can and speaking up, because we all have a role to play, whether it's baking or cooking or showing up and feeding your neighbor, or whether it's coming out and protesting or helping a friend in need. It's all going to take all of us to be able to get through this dark moment. But you know, there's a song that says, how does it say? My mom's here. She taught me this. Weeping shall endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. And we're going to find that morning together. And that morning may not come tomorrow, but that morning will come, because we're going to rise up together and we are going to find that spirit, and we will build the power that we need for this democracy. Thank you.
Incredible. You guys are incredible. I can't believe all of you are still here. Thank you. I wanted to point out that we're going to have Bard Owl come and play for you. So it's going to be awesome. But I have one more speaker. It's Eva Nolan from the Vermont Progressive Party. She's lovely. She's a mom. She's super politically active. And she's this gorgeous woman standing right here. Eva, please step forward. But she's also short.
I'm very short. I'm small, but I pack a big punch. Hi, everybody. We are over time, so my speech will be quick. I don't know if you feel it, but I feel a shift in the energy. And I'm here to tell you, the revolution is here. I'm Eva Nolan. I am the member organizer for the Vermont Progressive Party. The most successful third party in the United States is right here in Vermont. We have always gone against the grain. And I'm here to tell you that one thing I'd like to just take a moment is for you to just take a moment and just breathe and look to your left and look to your right. This is your community. These are your people. And we need community. We need to be connected with each other. I am here because of the work of enslaved and civil rights activists who propel me here today. It's not just me in physical body, but my ancestors that are behind me, pushing me and directing me. And you all, you have ancestors that are pushing you as well. And when I can connect with my ancestors in spirit and prayer, I said, what message can I tell these people? And they said, don't give up the ship. I want you to say it. Don't give up the ship. Throughout history, it felt like we lost the ship. When the assassination of JFK, Martin Luther King, we felt like we lost everything, and we wanted to give up. We cannot give up. Never give up. Everything is on fire right now. And while fire is disastrous, it is needed for biodiversity and forest health. We are connected with peaceful protests, nonviolent protests, but I'm here to tell you that the protests of the past, there's going to be new protests, there's going to be new innovation. There's something that we're going to do that's different today, that's going to connect nationally, connect worldly, that they're going to see it. It is important for you to be out in the open, for you not to hide. And fire is cleansing. The indigenous people understood. They understood the importance of controlled fire. And this fascist regime will end. All of this will end. And like with all fascist regimes and with fire, it brings us back to our basic element. It brings us back to foundation. And the question is, who will you become when the fire ends? When the rain comes, who will you be? And when you look back and ask yourself, what did I say? Who did I connect with? Did I speak up? Who was I? And when you become spirit and you are pushing the next generation, what will you whisper into their ears? This is your time. And Harriet Tubman, right? If you're not coming with us, if you're not ready to fight, you're gonna be left behind. We can't convince you anymore. So I just end this. Don't give up the ship.
Thank you, Eva. That was amazing. Woo! So I'm going to talk while some musicians take the stage. Yay! More Heather! We are many flags flying under one flag. Yeah. So talking to people, I said you don't all agree with me. I don't agree with all of you. This is our problem, right? This is what will break us if we can't learn to work together. How do we learn to work together? We need to learn to discuss our differences with peace, with compassion, with empathy. This is how we get through, because we agree more than we disagree, and we can't let them divide us and take us down, because separated, we cannot prevail. It is together that we will prevail. We will not let this ship sink. Okay. I just got information. Moondog will be playing for us. The Moondogs. They're going to come up on stage and set up while I finish my little spiel. Okay. Cool. Awesome. We went a little long. I think everybody was having a good time. Were you having a good time? Does democracy feel good? Yes, it feels good. You guys can come on. Let me know what you need. Thank you. I don't know. This is the sound guy. I want you guys to give a hand to the sound guy. Dan Richardson. I don't know you in person. That's the reason why I am screaming up here, is because the last time I was up here, we didn't have a sound system that anyone would be able to hear anything, so I was screaming. So I'm on screaming, and now I'm learning to not scream. But I want to say this is our moonshot right now. Rebuilding democracy from the ground up. We are so lucky to live in Vermont. Vermont is a powerhouse of democracy. Maybe it's because there's only 650,000 people in the state of Vermont. Tiny but mighty. So for democracy to work, people have to be involved. And I just spun this the wrong way. There, I'm getting things ready. And now the ASAL guy is looking at me because I don't know what I'm doing. How about this? How about you walk over there and find something to sign up for so that you can keep active and keep busy. I want to also point out that there is croquet for you to play July 4th weekend for our sister states. I want you also to know that there are petitions for you to sign, including health care for all. We have another phone. Someone's playing Find My Phone. Are you actively playing Find My Phone? Because we have found your phone. I have a phone. I also have another phone. If you are Miss Sulcer, please come to the front of the room. Yeah. I also have a backpack. Also, since everybody's it looks like we're winding down. Can you please visit the food trucks? They were awesome to come. Who's amazed about it? I can't concentrate. Hold on. I also wanted to remind you to visit the Gaza. There's a Gaza booth over there. I need you to go. I struggle to even think about what's going on in Gaza, so I can't talk about it. But please go and support them. Again, I have 2 phones and a bag. Okay. So Moondogs will be playing for you. Please be organizing. I feel like it just disappeared all by itself. Should I do something else?
Yeah, hey.
You guys should play some music. Should I move this? Do you want to take this over there?
So we're gonna start in C, Dave. We're gonna do that song in C. All right.
If you have lost something, I work at Brattleboro Memorial Hospital. The police are going to take the lost and found, so you can pick it up from the police.
Where's it?
Thank you so much. I know. I don't know how to make it stop.
That phone's still ringing?
Yeah, well, I opened it. Okay, let's go. Thank you.
Make yourself happy with it. Just leaning a little bit into the microphone.
sound out there? Drew's playing a little wooden frog up here. It's an interesting instrument, worth checking out. Okay, hopscotch. Hopscotch? Do a couple tunes? Yeah. We got time for a few, right? Any cloggers out there? Cloggers? No cloggers? Sullivan on the fiddle. Dave Sullivan.
Thank
Oh, yeah. Washboard Shorty, Drew Kovac on the scratchy board. I'm Dante Corsano. We're the Moondogs. And we're still here.
You want to do Drew's Snappy
Yep,
Groove?
I want to do Drew's Snappy Groove. Why not? Yeah, do Drew's Snappy Grooves, and I have a couple of Okay, this is Drew's Snappy Grooves in honor of Drew.
Thank you very much.
It's about time.
Sure.
I don't see anybody else get up here.
Want to do my town? My town and then Don't Get Fresh and call it a night?
Yeah, sure. What is my town?
My town's up in there.
So I'm playing on this one or the other one?
I can't remember, thank you. Oh, yeah, you know? Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, you write this list. It's iconic. Oh, I sort of
quick one.
Oh, no, look.
We're at pumpkin time now.
Okay, hey, we're good.
We're done?